My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagawan Sri Satyasai Baba. This is part 46, English. I stopped telling with for part 45, and some doubts somebody asked, and 45 only extension part, and I narrated something. Now, after stopping all the parts of my experiences, really I said more than 90% of my experiences I narrated. This miracle of Swamy I wanted to share with all of you from the last few days, because if I don't tell this, I will be ungrateful to Swamy. So I thought I should tell this miracle, great miracle of Swamy. It is just like in Shirdi Sai Satcharitra, where Shirdi Sai Baba sent Vipudi packet to a pregnant lady, and that Tanga, and that who took that Vipudi packet, and the Tanga driver, everybody was Swamy, and that Vipudi packets, who took that Vipudi packet, Shirdi Baba told him to go to that Jamner village and give it to somebody. That everybody knows, that's why I am not telling the names and full story of that Shirdi Baba. So everybody is reading Shirdi Sai Satcharitra. Mahaparayana is also going in the country. So now I wanted to tell this episode, this part, because how Swamy does things, we don't understand. How he is saving people, also we are unaware of it. So that is the biggest miracle of Swamy. Swamy is Viswatma, Viswaswarupa. He can do anything. One day in 2017, my husband got a breathless problem in the midnight. After, I think it is started from 1 o'clock. He was shouting and shouting, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai, 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 he was shouting. And I called my son and daughter-in-law. We all came. I was rubbing his back, and my son is also rubbing. And in one hand, he was calling hospitals. My daughter-in-law was also calling hospitals. At that time, Vikram Hospital, Columbia Asia, and Ramaya Hospital, in other hospitals also, they did not have any ambulance at that time. His problem was becoming very serious, and he was shouting, and he cannot lie down at one place. He was roaming like this and like this, but he is feeling very difficult to breathe. But even then, in that condition also, he was shouting, Sai, Sai, Sai. I was rubbing Vipudi on him, his forehead and lungs. Everything I was rubbing with Vipudi. My son and daughter-in-law, they are keep on trying that government vehicle also. They are went on asking for ambulance. At last, after 1:30, 2 o'clock I think, they agreed, Brahmaya agreed to send one ambulance. So that ambulance was coming, and meanwhile, one person, 60 to 65 age, with beard, he stopped that ambulance, and asked him, where are you going? He said, so and so place. I know that place. I will show you. Come, money. He also came in that van to show my house. How he knows my house, I don't know. That person said, I know, I am living in this area only, I know that house. So he came by 2:30, he came 2:30 to 45, I think, 2:30. He came by, until then, my husband went on shouting, Sai, Sai, Sai. How much he suffered that 1.5 hours, I don't know. Then that person who showed that house, my house, he asked my daughter-in-law, can he come inside the house? She said, "Oh, come, please come." Then he came with the driver, and with the stretcher also he brought. And both of them, with the driver and that person, and my son, everybody, took my husband and lifted my husband and made him to sleep on the stretcher and took them into the ambulance. That ambulance is the worst ambulance. I never saw that type of ambulance in my life. Many times my husband went in emergency, for the 3-4 times he went in emergency. Every ambulance is very good with compounder and doctor. But here in this ambulance, nobody is there except oxygen. The driver himself came and kept oxygen and went into the driver's seat. My son said he will come in the car. I was sitting only with my husband, where he was having oxygen, and I was sitting and watching outside. I observed, till we reached the hospital, not even one person walking on the road. Now nobody is there. That time, when we reached emergency, people came and took my husband. Then I asked that driver, where is that person, other person, who came to help you? Then he said, after lifting that our husband and made him sleep on the ambulance, he went away. Then immediately I told my son, just he was parking that car, Swamy came. Immediately I said. Then my son said, if it is your belief that Swamy came, let him come, Mama. You keep your belief like that. Really, I am 100% sure, because Ramaya Hospital is a super specialty hospital. They won't keep ambulances like that in that worst condition. That bed is not there, not good. It is very, 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 very old BC type of ambulance. And that person also who helped, he was not there. He disappeared. And that driver also went away. When my son went to pay that money for ambulance, that person was talking in the phone. He didn't ask anything. He just took the money and kept it in the drawer. And later I thought that I went many times to Ramaya Hospital, but I never found that ambulance. So I thought that ambulance and that driver and that person who helped the driver to come to my house, all are Swamy only. My 100% belief is that, because in that time nobody will walk, a very healthy person, no bad habits like that. He was nicely he was walking on that road. Where is need to stop the ambulance and tell the ambulance person to, I will show you that house. There is no need, no. Like that, that miracle has happened. Immediately I remembered Sai Satcharitra, that person who was getting pains, that lady, and Shirdi Baba's Vipudi, Shirdi Baba sent with that person. It was immediately I remembered and I recollected. So, what a great Swamy. Like our Swamy, nobody is there. That is the avatar. But one thing I am surprised, how could my husband survive for 1.5 hours chanting Sai, 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 shouting like that. How he suffered, how he tolerated. I was not knowing that. But I am sure Swami came in that helping person and ambulance and the driver. Because previously also we went to Vikram Hospital because that time heart problem. Then everybody will be there. One the compounder will be there, one doctor will be there, oxygen, all equipments will be there in the van, ambulance. And nice, that was a new ambulance like that. All ambulances are like that. 4 times he went now. But especially this ambulance is in worst condition. And it a doku, like that we call it in Telugu doku. It's a worst condition. With a old oxygen type, he kept oxygen unto my husband and went and drove to hospital. This is the greatest miracle ever happened in my husband's life. He was not aware of this. After he got next day, he became little bitter. Then I told him, but he didn't see that person and that ambulance. But later I went many times to Ramaya Hospital side. But I asked them also. They were not having that type of ambulance in their hospital. That is the I should be very grateful to Swami. If I don't tell this episode, this part, I will be not giving gratitude to Swami. This is not enough for one thanks. Thank you, Swami. It is not enough to say that. Many thanks I should and to tell Swami, and I should fall at his feet. For always he is remembering us and saving us and standing next to us. That is the part, this biggest miracle of Swami we faced. Sai Ram to all.